coming from Dorset. We're near a little place called Moreton, and just going to come in and have a little look at the grave of Thomas Edward Lawrence, better known as Lawrence of Arabia. It's a bit different than the pictures that I've seen of it actually. I think it's been cleaned up. Looks a lot different, a lot cleaner. Looks a lot really new actually. There's people are leaving trinkets and stuff on there as well, coins and poppers from Memorial Day. Obviously fought in World War One. But yeah, it looks quite a lot cleaner than it was before. The pictures I've seen of it, so which is nice that it's maintained. Some Latin, I think, because he did go to Jesus College in Oxford. So yeah, the grave of Thomas Edward Lawrence of Arabia. And he died not too far away from here in a motorbike crash, which we are going to go and see as well. Which was, strangely enough, next to the, not far from the house he was living in at the time. It's quite a nice little cemetery. I guess there's an overflow and it looks pretty full in here. But yeah, it's nice. So yeah, if you want to find it, just look for the white and blue gateway and the wavy path. And right at the end there, under that big tree, is the grave of Lawrence of Arabia. Thomas Edward Lawrence. So this is St Nicholas Church. This is where Lawrence of Arabia's funeral took place. And one particular guest was Sir Winston Churchill. But yeah, the windows in the church they're not stained glass, they're etched. So we're going to go and have a look inside in a minute. But I'll show you some from the outside as well. It's sort of in the middle of nowhere as well. There's a few really big houses around it, but yeah, definitely an unusual church. And Ingrid was saying it's sort of one of very few churches that have got etched windows. They do stand out. Actually, they stand out more than stained glass. Just they haven't got a colour, but they're equally as nice. So the church was actually bombed during World War II, so it did sustain quite a bit of damage, and I think that's the reason the windows are in place now. So obviously all the stained glass windows were probably damaged, and they commissioned a guy called Lawrence Whistler, who was an artist and a poet, I think, and he created these. And they are pretty fantastic, to be fair. I don't know if you're going to make them out from the outside. They're probably going to look better from the inside. There's a view from the other side. We are going to go inside in a minute because I think it's just going to be a constant stream of people around. So let's go in and film a little bit of the inside. Obviously all the writing from the outside is going to be in reverse, so I think the best views will be from the inside. The days of darkness. So that's the bomb damage from October 8th, 1940. Don't know if I was focusing. But yeah, that's the damage that was sustained. So there's one window you can't see from the inside. Well, you can if you can find the room, but I know it's boarded up, that's why. So it's boarded up.
What's his 13th window?
That's the 13th window, but you can't see it from the inside, only the outside. So we're just at the accident site. It's quite a busy main road, so there are a lot of cars going back and forth. But he was coming along this road and tried to overtake two cyclists when he clipped one of them, and then obviously came off his bike. But yeah, this is the site of the accident. So it does say near this spot, Lawrence of Arabia crashed on his motorbike or motorbicycle and was fatally injured 13th of May 1935. And there is some more underneath there as well, look. You did say there's a dip in the road, and there is a dip there, you can just see it. But yeah, this is the main road, quite a busy road. But yeah, we're right next to a training base for tanks, so it's quite busy. Yeah, and the spot is right here. And it's just literally down the road from his house. So there is actually a footpath that leads from the crash site through the woods along the main road to his former home, which is now part of the National Trust, which they take care of it and keep it as so there's even another marker here, I didn't notice that. So Thomas Edward Lawrence was fatally injured near this place 13th of May 1935. There you go, there's another marker just off the road. But yeah, we're just walking towards the house, which isn't far, it's just pretty much a stone's throw from where the accident happened. But you can hear motorbikes in the background. It's because on the tank base, the training ground, I think they must hire it out for other people to use it for. I think currently they're doing like a motorbike wheelie training or something like to that effect. Anyway, they're racing up and down on there. Anyway, I'm whittering on. But yeah, it's nice. It's actually quite a nice little walk up to the house from the car park there. And I guess you could do it vice versa. You could walk from the house, because there's parking there, down to the crash site. There's parking either end. But yeah, it is actually a nice little walk along the road. It is quite a busy road, so definitely take advantage of the fact that there's a footpath. You wouldn't want to be walking on that road. But yeah, just to the right hand side is the tank training ground. So yeah, this is Cloud Hill, and this is the former house of Lawrence of Arabia. We're not going to pay to go in, it's like £11 just to get in there. But yeah, that's the former house of Lawrence of Arabia. Yeah, that was a little video on Thomas Edward Lawrence, obviously known as Lawrence of Arabia. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one.